Hi kids, this is teacher Vidya. Let's learn about the climate of the desert region. The climate of a place influences the way we live, the food we eat, and the clothes we wear. Climate also influences the vegetation and wildlife of a place. There are four climatic regions in the world, and each one of them is different from the other. The way people live in the thick forest of the tropical regions is different from the way people live in the desert regions. The kinds of trees that are found in the cold polar regions do not grow in the tropical forest. A desert is a dry place. It receives a lot of sunlight and little rainfall. Only few kinds of plants and animals can live there. There are two types of deserts, hot and cold deserts. Hot deserts lie along the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn. Some of the hot deserts of the world are the Sahara Desert and the Kalahari Desert in Africa, the Arabian Desert and the Thar Desert in Asia, the Great Australian Desert in Australia, and the Atacama Desert and the Peruvian Desert in South America. A hot desert receives little or almost no rainfall. It is covered with sand. It is very hot during the day and becomes very cold at night. The sky is usually cloudless. Cold deserts are covered with snow and lie near the poles in the Arctic and Antarctic regions. Let's learn about the people living in the desert. The Arabian Desert, located in West Asia, with a large part of it in Saudi Arabia. It is a vast sandy area. It is the largest desert and fourth largest desert in the world. It has high and low sand dunes and some low and barren hills. It receives very little rainfall. The sandy soil found here is rough and infertile. The days are very hot and dry, and the nights are cold. At times, there are sandstorms which blow the sand from one place to another. For many years, the Bedouin tribe has lived in this region. They are nomads and move from one place to another in search of food and water. They live in tents made of camel skin or canvas and carry their tents wherever they go. They eat meat, a dry bread called cobs, and dates, which they get from the palm trees that grow in the desert. They mostly travel in caravans and ride camels. They wander through the desert and stop when they see an oasis where they collect water and rest in the shade of the palm trees. As the desert region is hot and dry, the soil is not suitable for farming. Only a few crops like wheat and barley grow near an oasis. The Bedouins keep sheep, goats, and camels and earn their living by selling their wool, milk, and meat and by using the camels for transport. These days, they also sell carpets, rugs, and pottery. In recent times, many Bedouins have moved to the cities to look for other jobs. The main plants found in a desert are small thorny bushes and plants like cacti, acacia, baobab, and palm trees. Plants like the cactus and bamboo store water in their thick stems to prevent it from evaporating. Most plants have thin and pointed leaves. This prevents animals from eating the plant to get to the water stored inside it. Some of the plants have long roots that can absorb water from deep under the ground. These plants have adapted to survive the harsh climate and the scarcity of water. The animals found in the deserts are camels, rats, hedgehogs, foxes, and some kinds of snakes. Some of these animals only come out at night when it is cool. They stay underground during the day to protect themselves from the heat. The camel is known as the ship of the desert. It can survive without water for days, and its padded feet help it travel in the sand. Its eyelids protect its eyes during a sandstorm. It has a strong jaw which helps it eat thorny bushes and cacti. Animals too have adapted themselves to suit the climate of a desert. Thank you so much, kids.